Welcome to another session with Neethu's Academy Live. I am Vinod James. How are you all? How are you all? All are doing good? Yes? Very sorry for that inconvenience. There's some technical glitch which is happening. That's why we were not able to come in front of you at that right time. Okay? So, because there are some glitch which is happening, we'll be only talking about a part B session today. We'll be not talking anything about the part A material. Do not worry, we'll be talking about that material tomorrow. Okay, so what we'll be doing today is we'll be only discussing a part B session, which as usual. Okay, so the part A will be letting you know tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, Monday. Okay. Asha Sebin, good afternoon. Shanti Reddy, good afternoon. Nikki Surya, good afternoon. Very good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to all my lovely students. Salini Narayanan, good afternoon. Excellent. So, how Rishika, good afternoon. So, anybody attending for the very first time? Neethu Surendran, good afternoon. Lot of all the names which I've just read, all are very. CB Thomas, good afternoon. Israel, no? Akshaya Thangachan, good afternoon. So we have just pinned the official Neethus Academy Telegram page. If you have not yet joined that, just click that. You'll be straight on that group. That's the group where you get a lot of insights on the aspect of grammar challenges. You get all the other insights that we want to let you know. Aparna, good afternoon. And there is another group which we have in Telegram is about a reading exclusive Telegram group. We do not have any other group. We only have these two groups. Okay, both are free group. But if you want to get into the reading exclusive Telegram group, after scrutinizing only will be accepting you into that group. Okay, that's the only criteria. Aruna Shokan, good afternoon. Jumi Shanu, good afternoon. Maria Matthew, good afternoon. So anybody attending for the very first time? Manganariglon is attending for the very first time? Yes? Or no? Ila. So what we will be doing, as you know, that Neethus Academy offers a lot of linguistic exam training. Okay. If you want to get more insights about it, please contact the number that you see on the screen. They will be happy to assist you. SC, good afternoon. Anju Kunjus, good afternoon. Yamini K. Surendran, good afternoon. After some time. Okay, a lot of names, like names which I've always read. Divyamol, good afternoon. Right, and we offer regular batches, we offer crash courses. So as you can see, the regular batches is only from September, October, and November batches, the only available slot. That is because of the love, the trust that students have in us. So if you want a professional approach, please do not hesitate. Do give us a call. Sharanya Manu, good afternoon. Divya Chandran, good afternoon. Bindu Satish, good afternoon. Neeraja, good afternoon. Arengilu Wando attending for the very first time. Ila, I'm here for the first time. Thank you very much, Neethu Surendran. May I know where are you from? If it is okay, it's not mandatory. I just wanted to know because I always love to say that I have known people across the globe. I have known people now from all of you. I have known people across all Middle East. I've known people from Israel. I've known people from Maldives. I've known people from Sri Lanka. I've known people from Nepal, of course, different parts of India, New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, UK. Then I have people from Malta, different parts of Africa, South Africa. Asha Kresta. Good afternoon. A new name. Neethu Surendran, Saudi. Okay, thank you very much. Achu Nitin, good afternoon. Sarita Shan, good afternoon. So again, just to let you know, we'll be only discussing a part B because there are some technical glitch which is happening. So we never wanted you to be, felt stranded, like without coming in front of you. So we thought, okay, we'll give it a try and come up with at least a part B today. Okay, so do bear with me. I'm very sorry for that inconvenience caused. Christina, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's part B session? If so, can you give me a big thumbs up on the aspect? And as soon as you see, the question will be popping up on the screen. Do not waste your valuable time. Start doing as what you do on the day of exam. We'll be only giving you 2 minutes. Namita, good afternoon. Anumol, good afternoon. Shanti Reddy, okay. Jishnu Wilson, good afternoon. CB Thomas Reddy, excellent. Shanti Reddy, ready. SC Reddy, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Good, good, good. This is what I love about students, all of you. You know, when you ask something, you're there with that answer. Good, Namita, Nikki, all are ready. So as you said, you're all ready. You'll have the question coming up on the screen. Sir, are there any consideration for disabled candidate test takers for taking the test? What kind of a disablement? See, there is always a provision, isn't it? It depends on what is your thing that you're talking about. Okay, there is always, isn't it? Asha Sibin ready, Vijay ready, Rishika ready, Yamini ready, Sarita ready, Divya Chandran ready. As you have said, you're all ready. Okay, Razia Sajid is ready. You'll have the question coming up. Gigi Projosh is ready. Jumisha Anu ready. Excellent. So again, back as the question comes up, it depends on what is the what disability are you talking about? Okay. So of course there are certain considerations on the aspect of ability. There you have the question on the screen. Please do the material and then we'll discuss. Okay, time have just eluded as always, isn't it? It doesn't wait. Okay, so what you are expected to do in part B, see, please ensure that you are reading the question first. Okay, see, that's the most important thing that you will always have to remember, and you have to read in connection with the question because the answer to question is what it is expected, isn't it? So, most of the students, what happen, I always remind them is, see, they always, what can you say? They always read the question, of course they do. Then what happens? They literally forget the question. So, in order for that, see, please ensure that you're reading the question. Okay, after that, you are understanding the question. Okay, as you read, underline the keywords in the question. So why these keywords? Okay, see, please restrict your keywords to a maximum of 2 to 3. That's it. Depending on the question. If the question is short, 1 is enough or 2 is enough. Okay, so then you are expected to do two ways. You can read the passage and then pick an answer, or if you're like me, I want to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph, so I read my answer option, underline the keywords in the answer option. So why we have selected the table? Generally students have always been saying that, okay, tables are challenging because there are too much of what can you say, numbers there. So see, it is not about too much of numbers. See, when you are, let's say, okay, we're going to deal it. So the question, what does the table indicate? So that is enough for me. Indicate. Okay, that means it is showing something. Okay, now as I can see that there are a lot of answers which is coming, and a lot of people have said done, 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 and all. So generally, as far as I have seen, it's most into C, isn't it? Generally, it's saying C. Okay, now can you tell me what are your answers and where you got the answer? Shanti Reddy, I didn't understand, sir, but I have selected B. Okay, fair enough, Shanti. See, that is another way of getting onto it, isn't it? See, okay, you didn't understand. Fair enough. Okay, now this is what you are going. You're making yourself Namita C, Razia C, Sarita C, Jyoti C, Aparna C, Kochu C. Okay, fair enough. See, now generally a student, what happens is that mindset has to change. Okay, Christina is saying C, Anju is saying B. Okay, fair enough. Achu is saying B. See, what you have to always remember is you have to always tell yourself, no matter whatever said in that, okay, the answer is there in front of you, isn't it? When you panic, when you press your panic button, you're done. Okay, and that is where it is gonna cause a lot of issues onto it. Okay, Yamini B, Jumisha C. So what is the first row? Okay, you know, George, fair enough. So what are the things that you have to really look for? Okay, now let's go and dissect the table. See, what does the table indicate? See, when it's a table, okay, generally, okay, as I'm a person, I would always follow what I have been practicing because I wouldn't change for any reason. So, tenofovir goes well in coordination with cycloferone. Or is it cycloferone goes well in coordination with tenofovir? Or adafovir goes well with cycloferone? Okay, now this is the thing. Now, what happens is, instead of taking it on a very light note, students keep on digging a lot of things. Okay, this is mentioned first, that is not mentioned first, this is mentioned there, so it can be this. So they are trying to tell something else. You start thinking a lot of things. Keep it very simple. Okay, so you have to always remember the answer is there in a paraphrased option. Okay, in part B, it's about paraphrased option. You are expected to understand the gist about it. Now let's see. Okay, see, when it's a table, okay, as I've mentioned, there will be a lot of figures. You're not going to get confused with those figures. What is the table showing? So first, heading of the table is always important. Dual therapies, NB, percentage of total treatment, percentage of dual therapy. Okay, so dual therapy, percentage of treatment, everything has to be looked into. Okay, now cycloferone, adafovir, it is there. Okay, now I'm just gonna change the color so that you understand, okay, what I'm talking about. So now cycloferone is there. That is one of our keywords, isn't it? So cycloferone is there, and adafovir is also there. Why? It is here, it is here. Okay, does it go well in with coordination? So percentage of dual therapy is what? 43.3%. So it is slightly saying, yeah, even NB is 55%, 7.9%, everything is on the highest. So straight away it is pointing into there only. But let's see. Tenofovir goes well with cycloferone. So where is tenofovir? Tenofovir is here, cycloferone is there. So now what is the percentage? It is 4%, 7%, 5%. Now what are you going to think? Oh, okay, now this is tenofovir is given at the last, cycloferone is given at the first. So it is not. Okay, now cycloferone is given first, tenofovir is given. So that way it can be the answer. Why 5 is there? They're trying to trick us. See, it is not about those kind of tricks, okay, whether which is given first and which is given. So what is the percentage? Okay, so you have to always remember to understand what is the table show. It's a very simple table, isn't it? And it's a very straight answer as well. Okay, see, add a forward goes well in coordination with. So this is what, whether you add this one first or this one first, is it going to change? No, it's going to combine those two, isn't it? See, it is like what? Just imagine if I add milk to coffee powder and coffee powder to milk, is it going to change something? You're still going to get the coffee. Yes or no? Understand? So do not start overthinking onto it. There are certain questions which needs it, but in a table, in as simple as that of a table, just because that this is mentioned first and this is mentioned second, it's not going to change. The perspective, the result is not going to change, because the result will change if the tenor were something else and cycloferron instead of that some other figures are given. There is nowhere any other tenor is given with cycloferron, isn't it? Understand? So you're thinking too much. See, why this is said first, it is only said. This is said last? No. So the answer to this question is C. It's a very straight answer. Okay, but see, this is what has happened. What? Even though when we get a easy straight answer, we start overthinking. No, 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 they are not going to give us easy. Now, why it is important? Now, before that, did you all understand why the answer came C? Very straight and an easy answer, isn't it? Is there any doubts with that? Any doubt? Anything that you want me to address? Anything that you're not clear about? Clear. Okay. Fair enough. Now let me be very straight to you. Okay. See, we have just taken one of the materials out of the 6, isn't it? Part C will give you 6 questions. Okay, these 6 questions will be of 6 different focus and it will be of 3 different categories, isn't it? There are 3 different categories as what? Easy, moderate, and challenging. See, any exam that you have, you will not have all the questions tough. You will not have all the questions moderate. You will not have all the questions easy. It will be a mix of it. Okay, so please ensure that if like when you're doing, don't have that. You're only doing 1 out of the 6 questions. Okay, so do not brand it. Okay, it will not come easy answers. No, we give you a mix of it because you have to get used to it. So whenever a question comes, do not brand it. What you do, stick to what it is. Okay, this is what it is and I'm getting the answer from here. Understood? So as I've mentioned, there is a technical glitch. So because you don't have any doubts or anything and you all have said clear and people have got the right answers, are enjoying dancing very much. So it's high time that I will leave you for next 2 days, even though we're going to miss you all for the next 2 days. But we always look into a fresh week which is going to come ahead of us. So until and unless we see you on Monday, adios from all of us from Neethu's family. Take care. God bless you all. Bye.